I'm Lettie of Lettie Vlogs. I know this week you promised Sarah reviewing the first 2 chapters of The Fault in Our Stars by the, I am informed, marvellous John Green. But unfortunately Sarah's having some computer malfunctions. So she said the thing she needs to fix it will be here in a couple of weeks, so until then it'll just be either me or me and Sarah like we did in school with the friend test. This week, as you may have noticed, I'm not playing Rayman, because purely I can't be bothered. I will do it at some point, I just don't feel like it right now. I'm too busy stressing about my art exam, I guess. This week I'm going to complete a nerd tag that Sarah sent me the questions for, so I've got no idea where it's from, so I'm sorry I can't credit you. If you recognise it and you know who the person is, tell me, I'll put the credit in the description box thing. Let's get started. The first question is Kirk or Picard, which is awkward because I have never watched Star Trek, ever. I have an idea of some of the jokes, but that's about it, because of the internet. So I've never watched it. So I can't really comment on that. The next one is, would you rather be a warrior, thief, or wizard? I'd say I'd like to be a wizard because I'm not anywhere near fit enough to actually be in the action. As I want to stand on a mountaintop and be epic and shout spells. Although Sarah recently bought Dungeons and Dragons starter pack, and I created a character and he's a rogue, so I guess that's kind of a thief, so I'd be a thief or a wizard, depending on what universe I'm in. The next question is, favourite school subject? Science, maybe. I quite like science, I'm quite good at it. Or art. I'm okay at art, but I don't find it interesting anymore. I used to like English, but I think that's more because of my teacher. We have a new teacher now. She's okay, but she's nowhere near as fun as our old one. Next question is, what Patronus would you have? Knowing my luck, probably have a Chihuahua, because all the people take the mick out of me because we inherited a Chihuahua from my sister. I'd like a Collie or a Husky or a Wolf or something, quite a big dog. Or a Tiger. Ooh, a Patronus Siberian Tiger, that'd be so shiny. Yeah. Next question, favourite superhero? I don't know. Going on the films, I'd say Hawkeye or Iron Man. Hawkeye's very underrated in the film. He doesn't get much to do because he's evil for the first half, obviously. Iron Man, I don't know. You can't really not love Iron Man. He's brilliant. My birthday is on Saturday, so I'm going to see it then, which I'm quite excited about. The rule is for any Marvel film that we go and see in cinema, no matter how many times I watched it, because I watched Avengers 4 times. I see it first with my dad and my mum if Robert Downey Jr. is involved. I don't know about the comics though, they're also different to the films, so I'm not informed enough to make a decision. Next question is similar, Marvel or DC? Marvel, it's a close call, but I just like the Avengers more than Justice League, basically. Maybe that's because there's been more films to do with the Avengers, I don't know, maybe I'm just influenced that easily. I think some DC villains are the best though. Calendar Man, The Calculator, Crazy Quilt. What activities other than sports do you do to keep in shape? That's the next question. I don't. Basically, I'm very, very lazy. Unless spinning around while listening to the adventure counts. My favourite video game, we covered this like twice. Sonic, I suppose. Like I said, I've been playing Rayman. I like Portal. I like Spyro, Year of the Dragon. You know. I played Star Wars Force Unleashed for the first time yesterday. In the 30 seconds, I got to be Darth Vader. You should have heard my nerdiness. Next question is your favourite author. Probably Rick Riordan. When I say Rick Riordan, I mean I read a few books. I haven't been reading much in the last few years. Too lazy, basically. But I like Rick Riordan. I've got most of the books on my shelf are his. I like Kane Chronicles the best. I think the Egyptian ones are just better. Probably my favourite set of gods as well. Favourite indie band? I'm not particularly into indie. I'm more of a pop punk type person. As you can see, if you're looking about this hand here, you can see a My Chem poster and a Paramore poster. I have a calendar that was my Christmas present over there. Like Fall Out Boy, you know, all that sort of stuff. New Found Glory, etc. The closest thing I can think of is Angels and Airwaves. To indie. The nerdiest thing about yourself. There's a lot to choose from. I'm not like an uber nerd, but I'm definitely nerdier than most of the people in my school. Which next question actually is nerdiest movie, which is going off what I was about to say. I have Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva, which I haven't watched in a while, but I like it. Next question is, do you play the PlayStation, the Xbox, or the Wii? The Xbox 360 now. I still have the PS2, the gaming console I have in my room. I've got like a slimline pink thing because my sister refuses to give me back the big black one that we had. Yeah, you know, still plays PlayStation 2 games, still plays PlayStation 1 games because I nicked a PS1 memory card off my nan, and eventually I'm going to get all the PS1 games we had out of the attic. Anyway, biggest word you know. Well, I'm a bit of a writer. I had a very, very, very badly written first novel, which if you want to read it, tell me, message me, whatever, you know, message our channel, and I will continue putting it up on it. So if you want to read it, try it. Anyway, my biggest word is discombobulate, although I'm yet to use it in my writing at all, and I write a lot. My biggest nerd accomplishment, I'd say it was in October. I went to the MCM London Comic Con, which is quite cool. I went with Sarah because it was her birthday present, really, to bring a friend along. Yay! It was one with Matt Smith and all the Doctor Who stuff. Just to prove that I went, here's a very, very bad shot of the poster that I bought there. I finally put the camera back. I got stuck. My biggest nerd role model. I don't know. I don't really have a nerd role model, but my favourite like celebrity nerd is Sarah's gonna kill me for this. Gerard Way, which not out of the Crush thing, which we covered last vlog. It's that there's an interview where they all ask him about. They ask all of the members of my camp about superheroes or something, and everyone when they say your worst superhero is. And then Frank and Ray will say stuff like Superman or Spider-Man or I can't remember. And she starts going on about Speedball, which I just think is fantastic. Next question. Do you prefer the old school bit type games or modern graphics? It's really hard to choose. I guess I kind of like going back to Rayman. I like the Rayman Origins graphics because it's kind of a mix of both, because you've got like the really simple 2D-ness of the 8-bit games, but you've got the like really sharp, clean graphics of the modern graphics. Your nerdiest article of clothing. I have a Redbubble t-shirt that's the David Tennant timey-wimey tea quote. I have a t-shirt that's from Redbubble that has the conversation, one-sided conversation of Sherlock to John, where it says Baker Street, come at once if inconvenient, from the Sherlock TV series, because it's the Blackberry font and it ends in SH. I also have a sort of outline t-shirt for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I like the first 7 books already. I have them all on my bookshelf over there somewhere. I have a t-shirt from the Doctor Who Expo. I also have a Portal t-shirt that I bought there. It's nothing to do with the Expo, it's just got Wheatley in space. Do I read the book before the film? I'm not really fussed. I mean, obviously I read the Harry Potter books first. I mean, the only thing I'm really glad is that I read the Percy Jackson series first, because I don't know what they did with the film. I could sit here picking all day with the rest of the Percy Jackson ones, but there isn't even Cronus in there. This sucks. You know, how are they going to have the next film up? Next one is, next and final question is, if you had any superpower, what would it be? If I could have any superpower ever, I think it would be telekinesis. Not enough on like not on a Jean Grey scale, but just enough to move like the remotes for the school's projectors around because the teachers can't find them anyway. I thought it'd be quite good to, you know, just muck around with that a little bit. That's it, really. I don't have any more questions here on the iPad, which I've got, which is why I've been looking at the bottom of the screen the whole video, because I've got the iPad in front of me with some very basically written answers, so I wasn't sat here cutting everything, which I think we can all agree failed. I have a quick announcement. Our friend from school, Eve, started a vlog the other day. I'm in the first one to help her talk. So I'll put a link to that so you can watch it, because she's done the same for us, because I was in it. She put a link to our channel, so I'll do the same for her. I don't know what the next topic of the vlog is, to be completely honest with you, because, like I said, everything's gone to pot now Sarah's laptop's malfunctioned. But we will try and do one soon. So yeah, that's it. I always finish so undramatically. Bye, internet.